Well. It sounds like I'm live. Hello. Let's get ready to invite a few people. If you happen to be here, if you happen to see this, welcome. You are an early bird. Join me in sharing the video and inviting people to join our particular broadcasting. I catch them say Ama Manson, Facebook, YouTube. I am actually separating assets. I am not sharing the same content to Facebook as to YouTube. I'm a first, and as most people do. I'm trying to get the YouTube to be authentic, original content. It will take some time to get used to. Of course, it will be. But yeah, it's all about pushing boundaries.
We're pulling into the party, and we're shaking off the dust. It's been a damn long week, and all we want is way too drunk. Wanna feel the warm body.
Hey, I'm going to be able to be able okay, my pastor the anymore maybe they are broken. Many means here, we have Africa for friends are broken. A private to me, a boy in the room. A chairman in Pablo Funum concerning Bia. Mechiamo. Baby, I'm a boss animal. Formula. A good one.
So make you up on my way. Or yeah.
I pray. Oh, yes. I like this one.
Can the bed survive?
Hello, Messi.
Flying up the skies. Can the ocean freeze without flowing at the time? Can the blind man be caught to stand as witness? Can a butterfly fly higher than the bed of greatness? You see, we are born champions. We already know. I'm a bunch of
champions. Share the video and tell people we are live. Why? Let's depend what can be to open a who one macano.
It's showering me, but you rap for me. A pocket no go empty.
Your new formatting, and I'm here with her as I keep. You try new things for her at all times. That location, it's all for new things. Hey, girl, hey. It's yummy. You begin come on. Feel free to use the comment section. Say hello. And then one of those sessions I'm a minimum vibe. Most of you know the topics I discussed. And which of the topics I discussed,
we already know that we have I'm a bunch champion, yes, I already know.
Particular request is maybe our person become one. Oh, hello, Christina. Let's say, I hope so. Hey yo. Good to see you. This is a vibing session. I want to vibe with you. I want to interact with you. Ask me any question of your choice or a particular request is what you can. It is a particular request to be another request not so near Dinkomo. Let's start from here. Tell me a little about yourself. Ew. Can you guys still see me? The network is see I'm going to say I Frichelicious network. Do you guys still see me? If you still see me, say something. Let me who is someone that's who me. Why? Aye. So that particular idea, meaning what happens to it. Oba super and now who's the network you're off. It looks like I'm frozen in book. Oh, you could still hear me. Oh, sir, Christina Kafra. I thought there was nothing until me refresh it, Okay, you guys can still hear me. Excellent stuff. Yeah, didn't come on. I'm hoping it will be one which is beneficial to you. And to me, starting to make a choice. Tell me a little about yourself and your interests. Then I am mobile channel. This what more benefit from. What do you benefit from the most? Content the moody now. Which content areas do you want me to extend? You don't know what you are for. I would invite one or two people to your friend is saying what. It's a new profile. I don't think a lot of people are familiar with the fact that I'm saying live no me on YouTube, me on Facebook. Most people are very used to doing this on Facebook with me. But the live format in it, they say my sister totally go YouTube. See moi. Ube hunu now bet me tagging Crawford, no catch Crawford say Ama Manson or yet live content YouTube, like she said. I'll be very grateful. I'll be patient, so now want subscribe to the page. You know what? Let me convince you to do that for me. Subscribe to the page. First, let me get serious about YouTube. Then I became sort of consistent with YouTube, but all it was a replication of what I did on Facebook. Facebook when I'm doing by YouTube. And now I actually do want to move things on a little bit. I want to move from duplicity of content to exclusive content. And near many people have say just YouTube. Near many people have just on Facebook. Live interactions by YouTube. You've come and you've arrived at the right place for live interactions. Tell me a bit about you. Tell me a little bit about the content I do, which benefits you the most. So please share the video. Invite people to join us. What the better YouTube and I am talent is out. I'm a Facebooker. And because I'm a Facebooker, I know the ropes on Facebook. Working YouTube is an alien concept, totally. Share video and then because of you and because of your support, we will get the YouTube also ready to go. I am very grateful that you are here. I want to share to the community. We share the two community this one, and then I'm pressing me. And I just want to share one video to the community. The YouTube community, the prayer I'm in baby. Yes, it's a good music and I see it with you in kakra. It's a big deal now, saying with Facebook and YouTube, trying to get royalty-free music. I would tell me about young Papa Mama that it's wonderful. It's a finally. Let's me information be on the name of people here. Do enjoy you? Anyway, welcome to the live. And share the Facebook format of me talking, empowering through anything. And then one of the things that was actually inspired to talk about was the sisterhood, the network. I focus say you are as good and as strong as your network. They are so right. And because it's a woman, they talk about this one and they share it openly. And man, in their community, they realize the importance of it. I think say abroad networking that's more than we do. Yeah, feel yet, yes, kakra. I am hoping say and then we will start building the network. I will learn to network with you. You guys will learn to network with me. We will work with existing friends, and we will even start networking with our enemies. Because in networking, you can actually form strong networks with your enemies because you understand shared interest. What's a common interests? So far, Nipa Mienu na you who Christine and who Sister Mercy. Who else has joined us live? And if you have, can you let us know that you are here and can you join in the conversation? This is your friends are quarantined, and because I'm in quarantine and I can't go anywhere, this week you see me live quite a few times. It's also the fact that I am on holiday. It was spring break. It's me wadaji kakra it's me de niema. Because the many adaji the mini baby are this adaji the corner. Live here, I'm going to money. I want to talk about networking for sure. Networking, it's something I have understood a little bit more since we started some affiliate marketing. I MLMs, no, Juice Plus, a few other ones, but the main one I like to name, Juice Plus, Juice Plus. In me Juice Plus, no, you need a team. No, your first Juice Plus group team, no, your network. So I'm for no, almost network begins to benefit you personally. So we free business put the call now for that's a one now for more connections. So I now for no connections need to be connected in. Emma will win access to services and favors via one casa ordinarily and can win to both were down for beyond could be our baby or your manager will be nedi pakwana deal with in and or young could be nipa biton BBB or the amount at a to 4 ball. And I said, original airport to the queue, was why a ship who said, will be a winning no. Abba, no, I bet you will be you. So, any they are the benefits of connections. What happens will be in your contract, and the contract is because of the young could be a young could be sometimes. It's very good for you to learn to develop connections and associations. And to ride on one for connections and associations sometimes. The question though becomes how do you ride on other people and not become a leech? Hey, I don't know. I'm trying to work out whether this is down or not. Anyway, welcome. If you've joined me on your friend is saying, and if I Saturday and Sunday, I think today is Sunday. Hey, you're right. This is am I confused? The minimum day no crowd no date, and it's Sunday. Easter Sunday, of course. Never said Easter, but you travel through Monday with your him. I am just introducing you to the live format. You get interactive with me like we did on Facebook. You ask your questions, or request and I would request that. So I want it to be even more interactive than it was on the recorded videos. So the Facebook format media it remains as it is. If I see a build the community, you think the back so at number small back so you think you can raise your topics. Yes, me would be at number raise. But I had a just scripted. The Diablo near the it's something I will need to do a few times with you guys. I think ultimately we will get the format and we will get into some sort of swing. And then one more, you are very quiet. I don't know if you are shy. I doubt it. But I hope saying you're shy, Namoye. I hope say you're just shocking and I a little bit. Anyway. Unless Obi will be I was suggesting maybe some more questions. Tell me a little about you and your interests and the things that you want me to discuss to your benefit. Topics thing. And I will post the next set of live recorded videos I cover. Mayor parent conferences and a few other things here too. But for now, just generalistic. May sort it out timetable. No, I will put the timetable out of what we will discuss when. But yeah, me personally, I like to talk about parenting. It's one of my preferred topics because I know that it's one of the topics that creates the biggest change in the future. So it's me parenting better affected action. See, that's something I'm very passionate about. I am very passionate about education and so getting them through school and helping them to get better grades, to position themselves better. And say I've ended up talking about relationships and our career. And also I also like to, your friend said, talk about personal development, self-worth, self-esteem. Maybe a thing the not yes, I'm bad with you. Who is
Makule, sweetile, bebile, no bado.
Oh, Christina, hi. You hadn't started, you hadn't decided on what to do with yourself career-wise and how to do the best to yourself. Right, thank you. So are you beginning to think about it? The way you phrased it, it sounds to me, say, if you was started, if you have, share some with me. Let's vibe. If you come with me, your friend is a personal development session just for you because what wakasa. Thank you for being so brave and thank you for sharing. Yes. The career wise, no what started doing home. What started doing home the directions, then I started home. Maybe say at this particular point, the means so I am at crossroads. My child here is coming up to 20 years in the classroom. Hopefully, I feel we may graduate. With me graduating, I feel we are. Now, say next academic. That's JB before from home. Hey, Motemenka. The network me. I don't know. Can you guys still hear me? Christina, what's a menkana? If you can hear me, please say something, do something. Let me hear what's a menka. Network go to pass out one mic confused. Okay, it looks like say. That's so I think say I'm hoping say me graduate here. As I started doing my career going forward in 2022. Really, as I said, July 2022. I am my last year in the classroom. I said July 2022. We decided the person the person we call into university lectureship or teacher training. And now said the person we call into private consultancy. So I am contemplating them. It was also then was started doing. direction Ben who feels that it's me take it. Or you have a degree and you haven't worked after school. Is there a particular reason why not? And I say BBB will find such a way and send what to me the degree in Aya Juma. I love the direction in which this is going. Yeah. BBB titro into the Winyam Fanya Juma. Me say maybe a school. I actually did go to work for a bank for a bit. The reason being is a time no I'm school. I wanted to be a doctor. I thought I wanted to be a doctor. And then a lot of things happened. I didn't become a doctor. I did a degree. Degree na me in the sciences. Now at the time, let me share them the crab debate, you know, because from time and I'm a doctor and I'm person. Into my doctor, I'm confused. So I took a 2-year, 3-year gap where I went to Juma for Unity Link for a bit. And then I went and worked for Halifax. Sana Omone Bank of Scotland prior joining. That was, gosh, I'm showing my age. That was quite a few years ago. And then because now bank honwa. I was a great salesperson. That may hit commissions by heart, but I was so dissatisfied. I felt so stupid. I felt the energy me sikania wasting in the degree was a waste. So in sitting in the bank, and at the itch to go back and do something which utilized my brain, because no disrespect to anybody, me personally, and the way my brain works, sitting in the bank and trying to sell things to people and trying to service and checking and bank accounts with Sika Bibrani, it just wound me up after a while. I'll be a account who cash money. I was a young girl after I'm starting up with £200 scrap my account went to some comedy. Be 50,000, 30,000. Oh my God. I will convince so investment, loan. No, that did not bring me any satisfaction, but it was one of my redemptions in terms of going back to use my qualification. So after that, I decided I was going off to go and do teacher training, and I did. Great teacher training, and my career was the right career for me. Because I wanted to work with people, I wanted to influence the future, I wanted to shape the next generation with the NMI, and I was also using my existing degree and qualifications as a springboard. Oh, Christina Kafra. Life has thrown you some lemons. Kafra Wati. But ultimately, say if you get things on the straight and narrow, you would discover dependency was not good. Okay, dependency would make you stagnate. Oh my me wo hono na enema ye rose into one kasa won kohwehwe bibi. Now that nature has decided to intervene and cut the ties, the over started doing enema progressively. I'm glad you bumped into the videos at the time. I hope the videos have been useful somewhat in helping you figure out what to do in this process. Shedding kafra, I know it sucks. But Charlie, it was not nice. I hope in this process, you are also beginning to discover yourself and identify Enyema Unya with the Wabrabobe. Mama Christina is vocal and to Christina needing come. Those of you who want to join the conversation, feel free to join the conversation too. The question may be and I'm a person who you are, some of your interests, topics now we discuss here. And if I gave you the option to request a video going forward, that topic event our person may discussing and to what extent. And no home common if you feel free to join the conversation, let us know what's your views. Hey, I ask me. Should I? Africa music, different ones for how. Nyini nyina na atimiti a yi kakra. This one is music. Danceable music. And one I may pay.
Young girl, only you know la first for Facebook, boss lady for Snapchat. Bros, guess you the one see what boy, you never love a man like that. All your best and I go to post. Fake bad, you the carry, and you the boss. I'm not sure when I not just.
These are Niger boys for sure. Anyway, yeah, come on. So I did, and I'm still waiting to get a few more comments, especially requests. So, what requests of a particular type of video be our person here? It might be a video I might edit that, and you want me to extend on it. That's fine. It might be a brand new video you want me to make. That's also absolutely fine. Just let me know. Christina Pa. Self-esteem. Hey. If I'm a internet, if what power many movie, can you guys still see me? If you can still see me, do something. Let me who is about that. Why? I'm sure. Meaning why on this particular app, or your penna internet year officer, or call live on any other app and share that your officer. But this particular one I'm saying. Okay, self-esteem is a long-term project. It is not a short-term project. A idea will be invested heavily over a sustained period of time, and son what starts here is so benefiting. As for messing up, Linia, it is human nature to mess up. Yeah, if we didn't mess up, you mess up, but the important thing is you realize that you have messed up, and then you move forward and you fix your issues and you learn from the journey so that you don't repeat the same mess ups. Messing up once, that's not an issue. But one, you have to know, say you've messed up. You have to admit to the fact that you've messed up. And then you take proactive action to redress one kasawo mess. And to progress from there, never to sin again. It's in Yame Prawanka said, don't say no, or see go and sin no more, or the chewa don't do it again. Yeah, self-esteem issues. Me as me to have me we support each other, we goad each other on. Yeah, that's one of my favorite topics to discuss, in fact. Fostering and developing self-esteem, self-awareness, and progress orientation. I like it a lot. So I'm glad once you're interested. Okay, can you guys still hear me? I hope the sound muffled. Sometimes network yes, I will say sound night to say the Michette will be anti the makeup. What's a menka? Why be no one who's a what's a menka? My check how it looks like a active no. It was also me one. Yeah. Christina, you've asked the $1 million question. I have two answers for you. The short one is no. And also, does the opinion of others really matter? No, not in the grand scheme of things. And I'll explain why it does not matter in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things, those people's opinion, information they give you. Yeah, information. You don't necessarily have to act on them. You have to collect information. I like it. I don't like it. I hate it. But in forming your decision, you don't base your decision on OB opinion. You collect all the information and then you process the information and then you decide what you can live with. And anything I may say, it does not matter in the end, For example, maybe one crophobia, they believe say what I do is freestyle vibing, it diminishes you somewhat. And your opinion, Mate. Me wa adophobia wo mani nye ho kora se me ba Facebook kasa with social media kasa with these things and also matter. But me tie say na many nyina then I also go and I find a friend is saying enkrofo a almost take social media say no strategy na say I go and take their strategic information. But at the end of the day, no say enkrofo ni bia ni ho a make decision na me. Not even my coaches make my decisions for me. Omo nyina present information. We see kwaha, we see ware, we see man ware. At the end of the day, it is Christina who needs to ask yourself the question, which ones can you live with? Decisions Bena Christina make here, Ebema Christina etimia live with the consequences. That's the real question, not other people's opinion. And when you don't know one worry, and you did it, Ubi did it was some keke. When I wouldn't him say when you're ready for warrior. When I wouldn't him say Mema was share woman, beyond your papa or person in it and I say affable. Who could I be an warrior idea when you who person warrior? Ebia wo wouldn't him say we are insubordinate. Into what question will be convasi. Then if I call an natural home for her, you say, never your wedding. Into and for opinions, we are at the end, that's why you are an adult with capacity. You are responsible for making the decisions based on information available, and once you've made the decision, you also understand that the consequences will rest on your head. And because other people will not take the consequences for you, you don't let them decide. At best, they inform or for opinion and information. The day you manage to get your head to accept the other people's opinion is just information. It diminishes and for opinion. And in the end, you make your decision based on information available. That day, you begin to mature. You begin to move forward. You live with less regrets. Said the Unkrofo can you na would because every person will be sharing with different opinion. It's would diagram certain a book when you find out a confusion. Me say me ya that's a me crabwa ama. What's the entire me ya say? Me amete me who say me the entire me okay. Will come with consequences, and I have I've resigned myself to the consequences, and I know I can live with it. And me more than okay with that. Hello, sis, lady. Good evening. Oh, it's saying. Oh, it's very true. That will be to me about realization is maturity. And to me, first, na meta friend Crawford bisa say adia make you we now dream Hussein. Ask people in my life, you know, catch yourself, mental opinion. People express the opinion willingly, generally, and I accept it. Let me at all. So me hear information available. Let me feel say gaps or information now me won't necessarily further information, and I look for information in the pro and in the con. We hear information in area. That means information. No, I still haven't got to the most important thing. The most important thing for me is, can you live with it? Lady Sikoja Ukuno, because me kuninye you matter. Semijami kuna, can I live with it? Because at the end of the day, any lady impemna me papadana job. Me impemna me da. It's a me yena me jami kunu na me kokoto and pafo from, and I said me tumi kuna na me fam pa we no. Met me at them on my own, and Ebia na the lady can Ebia na be kuno ye swine. But Ebia na me sunkwa piece me nyoni pa me nkwa met me adampam. Intimate the lady can and why you say, and I don't see me as a bisa ama nkwa bet me adampam. Send no question me who is the mean to me the one. Make a lady, thank you. I know why I dear. We are made off for parliament, so I cannot crash them. No, mum, sorry, church, dear. Namtin bed. That's the point at which mature people get. And it happens to some people in their early 20s. Yeah, you know, your teenagers you're very easy to influence. Yeah, now for person come baby, so should we go here? And when you say yes, but as you cross into your 20s, you know, in your 20s, you should begin to wonder the entire will make decisions be. And you must begin to realize, say, decisions now will make our consequences. And you must question whether you can live with those consequences. And if you can, then you should be resolute and you go. There are many decisions I make and nobody supports me. One of those decisions was coming to social media, coming here to speak on social media, and coming here to speak on social media in the way I wanted to do it. Those are not almost strategy, not they were expecting say studio production. No, me was space when me here. If I wanted a studio, I can have a studio. They are kitting it out. Now come at radio station for the radio station. They're running Ghana here. Some machines in commit me but I don't have the time. I don't have Minisa that you know if I'm betting happy me no mini makeup artist and your Facebook into na makeup artist. Maybe bad just obi to dear the shame. I wanted to be able to sit here in my pajamas with a yellow, your friend is saying, Bob, it's Ama Manson and speak. Most people didn't quite understand. Most people didn't quite agree. But when I knew, say I can live with it. Me who your friends so what? Yes, me found. And because I'm actually me name family this is okay. And I went straight with it. They started to discuss the topic. People were like, ooh, don't go there. But to me, this is something that needs to be discussed as a community. I am here for a legacy project, and because I'm here for a legacy project, you know, me na mete agenda na say, me na minim die keka me na minim die titi me. Nti biti information ni nyina, and then in the end people say ho ama die he na wo ya anadwo betimi ama wada. Say me kan okre wo ha say, wani ji ho, wani nyi ho. Betimi kan okre bravely. Let me name what needs to be addressed has been addressed, and I just made that form. I can live with that, so I go right ahead and I do it, regardless of the opinion. Making kind of for comments, me man for responses, but almost I'm going for here many couple of social media. No one more, but I said, are you even married? Yeah, actually, I know. Say in your village, it's difficult for you to imagine a person like me married. But I am actually married. But I could be proud of my video. You can't be married. I can't be married. Yes, you are right. Marriage. Be a marriage keke. Say if all these people and all the naysayers and some of the stupid comments people make would get to you and the Encrofor adventure, and the funny thing is, Nipa no adventure no. There are many people who had a lot of things to say about me, the social media outreach, and I may start. And right now, those people are absolutely fascinated by social media. Some of them actually have started EBI, if you can believe it. Nipa no maybe if I say no almost the and it reduces your currency, it brings you to the grassroots and so say started because I was resolute and because I moved forward and I did what I can live with, Now that it's paying off, they've changed their mind. But can you imagine that I would have allowed Obifufro opinion, often seeped in ignorance and misunderstanding, to influence my decision to go ahead or not? And Kasabri me Bobby Slim. And Kadami who said or no, I started Sankrofoni be started on Facebook and Kami Brunia, because I would have wasted years based on Omo advice. So one casa will make you decision, then you will decision. Now, even if it doesn't go right for you, you can live with the consequences better. I make a lot of mistakes, and because I make the mistakes based on my own decision making, not ankoye, but I don't turn around to blame anybody. I don't get bitter and angry with anybody else. I accept say me and I'm making the right decisions that time no. And I wish myself better luck next time. And I forgive myself because me nipa. And sometimes you just don't have adequate information. Sometimes you just make stupid decisions. It happens to the best of us. And I'm willing to be that gracious to myself. Maybe I'm forgive you, and we move forward. And I promise myself that I will do better next time. That's life. You do better next time. Will it always be perfect? No. Would you always get it right? No. A lot of us do this life because you have guarantees. Okay. No, you will never know. And what tends to happen if you have that attitude, you don't actually do much. And you end up living in regret. Now, ladies, yeah. Do you own your own decisions? That's the question I want to ask. Do you own your decisions? And answer microphone. Do people influence your decisions? And if you've allowed other people to influence your decisions, how do you normally respond? Maybe I blame them. I blame them, I get bitter. But in the end, you have to remind yourself, say, and by force, nipa no more information. And you one kasa and I decided still. Control and I would demand. So Christina, take the control back. Why? Take the power back in your own hands. The Lord gave you your life and you will be accountable for your life. So you better make sure that the decisions you are making are made by you, for you, so that you can live with it. If other people are deciding for you, other people are influencing you, not the dashes. Not the dashes at all. And that was a very good question, Christina. I was for Obi or question for Fro Anna. Does anybody else have another question? And I'll be before Framo person will raise. It's a format I want you to get used to because this is how I want my YouTube to go going forward. The person me bash ni dinkomo. The person me bash ni vibe. Invite other people, maybe share to a network. Invite all your people to subscribe to YouTube. No, to say the more friend for Facebook, na more tagging for no more see Facebook. No, please tag this format as well for me. Complete change in direction. No, you don't. Okay, excellent. Lady also wants a question via a comment. If you do, please pop it up. Let's address that one. And yes, that's so before fraud. So now also so person will contribute in some way. I do so. And then I tend to want these things to be between 30 minutes and 45 minutes, so it's not too long. But I will share the back up and you're too difficult. And see, any more friends are takings, any more comments, any more requests, questions. So before Frobi Wopa, please raise it. Let's address it and then let's wrap up. Nyemi binya the crowd. Oh, let me hear.
2K, I'm a liar. Yeah, no. You've been with me for life, even when I'm getting nothing. Baby girl, my money don't come. Oh, yeah, come my buy something. I could take you around the world.
Yeah.
I could take you down the aisle.
Yeah,
I could marry you. I show you say that you did in my mind. You've been with me for life. All the work I do, all the work for your sake. I go tell my mommy. We are tell your daddy, we not go take you around the world. We not go show you.
Yeah, promise is pana bro. Yeah, this is.
Fine pass, go job here. I go make you my wife.
Sir?
Love you for life.
Yeah, anytime. Any more questions, Obisafo? And yes, I did it say you and the boys say you me pussy. Maintain she me mushia. Then you thank you for joining me. For joining me in this maiden edition of SAR format. Please subscribe to the page. Invite other people here for me. Oh, Lady Yamishra, you are very kind. Thank you. Thank you. Any of you for Mama me for Musiha, Mama me Namunina. Thank you for joining. I probably will do this every day till maybe you make me prison next Saturday. A prisoner of war. The Yabo Mesa. I go make you my wife. Please share the video. Why? We love him forever. The next say. Baby girl, you so fine, beautiful girl, Amanda. Girl, are you where I go marry? Loving they blow my mind. Yeah. Chop my money, baby girl, I go show you to daddy. There's a party, make you shake your body, make you feel a bit. Chop my money, baby girl, I go take you to party. There's a daddy, I go take you to them, make you feel a bit. Sweetie, sweetie, honey, honey. And you are go marry, my chérie, Ama I go pay her diary. You fine pass, bongo chubby, I go make you my wife, I go love you for life, you the sweet pass, banga soup,